Okay, it's the Irish Scrapper back with another tutorial. Today I want to talk about this, and I'm quite sure we're all familiar with this if we're into card making or scrapbooking or crafting with paper in any way, shape or form. And we end up with a whole load of bits and pieces like this that end up inevitably in the bin because we don't know what to do with them. But I'm sure some of you also have these. They're little paper punches. And what I'm turning all my rubbish into, my stuff that usually goes into the bin, is into these little embellishments. Now, very little is needed for these embellishments, and I'll give you an example. We'll say we'll take a palm-sized paper punch, it's an X-cup paper punch, and even these little scraps here, we need very little from them. So put the scrap into your paper punch, and if you can get 2 or 3 little punches from your scraps, sorry, now I should have pulled that off. So here I've got 1, 2, and hopefully I'll get 1 more out of this. And the trick is if you turn it upside down you can see where you're punching, so yes, I've got another 1 out of that. And this paper is actually double-sided, so we've got a dark pink and pale pink. And literally all I do is I take, this is a ball tool, but you don't need a ball tool. You can use the back of a pen or anything. And really and truly, you just break down the fibre in the cardstock like that. And you can see the paper's already got dimension to it. And for a very simple embellishment, pop a little amount of, I keep saying this is on its way out, but I'm still using it. Pop a tiny amount of paper glue in. Press it down. Already that's an embellishment, but if you want to make it even more dimensional, another little tiny bit of glue. And again, offset it. And we'll do it this way. Turn it the other way. Offset it and put it back in like that. Press it down. And take a little either flat back pearl or a little jewel of some sort and pop it in the middle. Like that. And we've got a homemade flower embellishment. Now you can go around and, you know, give it more dimension by just flicking up the petals with your fingers. And obviously you'll be taking time, so that's another little one to add to the bunch. And even would say, for example, scraps like this is a piece of a pad that I bought. It was just cartridge paper. Turn your little pad or your paper punch upside down like that, and maybe take 2 leaves. We'll just take that again because it flew off. Take maybe 2 leaves like that, and there's the flower we've just made. Glue it behind the flower like that, and you've got leaves, and that's literally from scrap, literally from something that you definitely would have been binning. So give it a go. I mean, these were literally just experiments, you know, curling the paper back or pinching the paper. Here's another one I put a little 2 leaves onto, and there's another one. So have a go. Don't throw away your scraps. They're very valuable. As we know, make it or buying these little embellishments for our cards or scrapbooks are very expensive, and these cost absolutely nothing, only the little thing that you put in the middle, and you don't need that. This is the Irish Scrapper saying, another money saving tip. Tune in again soon for a further tutorial.